What is going on, everybody? It's Dark Angel back with another Dark Souls 3 video. So on the last one, we got this new weapon that does dark damage as well as regular damage, and so I'm excited to see just how much damage this can do. So my goal is to hopefully make it to the Dilapidated Bridge bonfire. So let's see if we can finally get there. I've been holding this off for a while between getting the pyromancer and then heading back to the last area to get all the things, because my goal is also to show you where I know where a whole bunch of cool items are. So in this next area there's going to be they're like a guild, or I think they're called a covenant. So if you find this thing on a table, which I'll show you exactly where it is, it makes you join a covenant, and sometimes you'll be summoned and asked to do a mission for them, whether it's protecting someone or trying to help someone attack something. It all depends. Now there are certain covenants that I know are only summoned as dark spirits, and if you put them on, you'll instantly be summoned and forced to attack. So there's one that I know of that I accidentally put on my first run through, not knowing what it would do, and I ended up getting killed. Ah, dang it. So, the good thing is that when you, when you invade is, yes, you do lose your souls, but they'll be back exactly where they dropped. They're not stuck in that person's world, which is a really good thing, because otherwise it would probably be very difficult to get it back. So, let's see. So, I think we're going to do what we did last time, where I'm just going to try to kill all these guys. Okay, alright. Ah, jeez, I keep trading blows. Another thing is I need to make it to the next Estus shard. Unfortunately, I can't remember exactly where it is located, but I'm pretty sure there's one more in this area. So we should have 6 going into the next boss fight, which will definitely help with staying alive. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so the next one I target is probably gonna get attention of the fat lady. Yep, it did. Dang it. Okay. Ah. So that's her grab. Pretty much every enemy in this game has a grab, and it does the most damage out of anything else that they have, which means you do not want to get hit by it. So like you saw the trap chest, when it grabbed me it instantly killed me. Hers probably won't instantly kill me, but it will definitely do a lot of damage. So I believe this is an Estus shard right here, actually. And then there's a undead bone shard right before the boss, and undead bone shards are used to upgrade your bonfire, which makes your flasks regenerate either more health or mana, depending on what type of flask they are. So those are always good to get. Unfortunately, it's in an area that is extremely difficult to be able to navigate through, so I'll do my best, but don't be surprised if I die once or twice there. And then the boss itself, this will probably be the first boss that I'm gonna have to do multiple videos. Just from past experience, it takes a lot of tries. Jeez. So based on what I'm seeing so far, getting to the next bonfire with how much health we're at, not looking too great, but we'll see. So if I remember correctly, there's right here. Okay, so this is where the covenant thing is. So you get the Warrior of Sunlight, and then what you do is you go to your equipment, and right here you're gonna put this on. So now I'm able to be summoned by other people pretty much anywhere. I don't have to place down my mark to activate multiplayer, so it'll just automatically summon me when I need to be summoned, which in some ways is good. But if, like, say I'm in the middle of an important fight, yes, it will take me out of there, which is unfortunate and really annoying sometimes. So the main thing is you want to find the covenant that suits you. So if you don't like basically helping people, then obviously the Warrior of Sunlight's not going to be the best thing for you to join. There's ones that help you invade. There are ones where people who are invading will summon you to help them invade. So we'll see. So this is one of the I call them demonic enemies because they have what looks like demonic eyes, and basically they hit harder and with more hits than a normal enemy in a sequence. So you want to watch out for those. So most enemies that are tougher to kill. So that was a demonic worker, which are the people with like the rakes and stuff. So you gotta be careful of the people with the demonic things. Now, if I remember correctly, we can go here, and there's an item over here. I don't remember what this is though. Oh, okay, it's just a thing. By the way, I never explained what those do. If you find a soul or whatever, you can either sell it or you can crush it. Either way, it gives you the same amount of souls for it, basically. So it's basically like a little a soul booster kind of thing. So what we need to do is we need to get through here. And there's 3 guys in this. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh my god, that thing's still coming at me. Oh no. Thing that sucks is the dilapidated bridge is just back here, but unfortunately there's still 2 more workers, if I remember correctly, that we need to kill while dodging all of her little spells, because like if one of those hits me, I'm gonna die. It does a little, not too much damage to where it's super like OP for someone to have, but so as you can see, since I'm... Oh no. Oh no. Dang it. So as you saw right there, I was getting invaded. When you have an Ember active, which is what gives you that little health boost type thing, there's a chance that you'll get invaded. It's not too terribly high, but it's a possibility. But if I remember correctly, that one right there is actually an NPC. So it's just a normal guy. He's not too terribly hard to kill. But for people who are just starting off and don't know exactly like how it works, so you'll get this guy and he'll glow red unless he is part of a covenant that changes color. And so what they'll do is they'll attack you, but unlike normal enemies, they can heal, they can dodge just like a normal player. So it's one of those things you got to be very, very careful of, because invasions can lead to killing you. You're more likely to die from an invasion than you are most bosses in this game, in my opinion. Oh, okay. Well, that's the Thrall's grab right there. They don't do too much damage because these are the little... Oh, I take back what I said. They do a lot of damage. Okay. So, unfortunately, we just lost 3,000 souls permanently. This early on in the game, it really doesn't matter. You could be... As you saw in the last fight, I was in there with no flasks and not quite max health, and I was able to beat Vort. So this early on, losing a lot of souls doesn't really matter as much, but late game, if you have like 50,000 souls, I would highly recommend going back and and either leveling up or buying some gear, something to help you survive. So I think I'm just going to keep doing the drop down, because I take damage, yeah, but it's not... The Thralls seem to do a lot... Oh, I didn't even know this was over here. Okay. So, let's see, what is this? It's probably another... Oh, repair powder. Okay. So, repair powder, every time that you kill something with your thing, your weapon, it takes out some durability. And durability isn't too terribly important, I would say. It's one of those things where it's... You just gotta make sure you go back to bonfires. As soon as you go back to a bonfire, your weapon is completely repaired. Or you can take it to the blacksmith if it manages to break. I've never had a weapon even get close to breaking, so it's never been one of those things where I'm like, oh no, my weapon is about to break. I think the lowest I've ever gotten is maybe at 50% durability. But, okay. Oh my god. So yeah, this part, honestly, I think I might just run past it, because I don't... We've already killed her once, and we've gotten all the loot over here, so I really don't think there's any point in... Oh, well. Roll over you. Actually, we might be able to fight. We'll get a little bit of our souls back. We only had... Oh, okay. That's not who I wanted to fight. No, okay. I changed my mind. So, we're at full health. We have 1 flask. Unfortunately, when you hit these things, if you hit them, have to hit them with a melee attack, they are guaranteed 1 hit on you, which is kind of dumb. If you have a spear, they can't hit you because it's ranged enough, basically, to keep them back. But yeah, definitely, when possible, try to hit them with something ranged, whether it's a throwing knife or a fireball. Anything works. It doesn't have to be anything too high damage. So, as a plan of attack, I'm thinking we want to... You don't want the fat lady to... Okay, well, apparently she saw me. You want to be able to kill the workers without the fat lady seeing you for too long, because if she hits you with too many of these, it causes a debuff called bleed, or bleed out, I think it may be called, and that is basically just... It takes, I think, like, probably about 25% of your health and instantly deals it as damage, which definitely is not something you want to be messing around with. That's especially for squishier characters like the Pyromancer. If you get hit by a bleed out, it's going to do a lot of damage, and it's just not... If avoidable, you don't want to get the bleed out. That's probably one of the worst debuffs, in my opinion. Poison is bad. Toxic is terrible. Toxic is basically a stronger poison effect. It does like 4 times as much damage. Oh no. I'm actually thinking that probably just run past her as well, because she's... This is the thing about the fat ladies. They have a lot of health, they don't stagger as easily, they do a lot of range damage and a lot of melee damage, and everything they hit you with causes bleed, which, in my opinion, is a little ridiculous for an enemy this early on to have that much, basically, power for what they do. I think that's stupid that an enemy basically can tank and do damage at all ranges. Like, these guys have a fair amount of health for how much damage they do, and they only do melee damage. So, I think that the fat ladies... Now, you fight some of them later on, and they don't really scale that much in this game, I would say. They're more of... They stay at a consistent rate pretty much throughout the entire game. Doesn't matter the area. And later on, they're more of just a regular enemy to harass you, but early on, those things can tear you apart. And it's a little ridiculous, but... I mean... This game is designed to be a more difficult, skill-based game, so it's one of those things where it's just, whatever, it happens, there's bound to be games like it. Grab this. Charcoal pine resin, oh, okay, lots of enemies in here. I didn't want to drink this because I was going to drink the soup, but... Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy because I don't know if he'll follow me or not, but I don't really want to find out, so... Okay. So now we can drink the little Estus soup. And we have 3 flasks, which is really good to have. Oh! Wasn't paying attention to that guy. That guy almost killed me. Ah! Oh my, oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. We should be good. I've still got Estus flasks and embers if needed. She really does see you as soon as you turn this corner. I don't know if they have a certain vision thing or if they're just looking in your general area, they're able to see you. I don't know how the CPU works, but okay. Whoa, whoa. Okay. There's 2 more enemies. I kind of want to get my souls back because I had almost 1200 if I remember correctly, and that's, like I said, not too many souls, but okay, she can jump down and hit me instantly. Okay. The best thing to do with fat ladies is stay at a range to where you're able to dodge but also able to hit them with ranged attacks. Now, obviously, if you're a knight, you're able to tank her attacks a little better because her physical damage is a lot more than her magical damage, and knight's armor is very, very physical damage proof. So, knights are definitely better for fighting like fat ladies and knights because they're all physical damage. The fat ladies can cause, like I said, magical damage. It's pretty high, but it's not like her physical damage, which you would think, oh, she's a witch. You would think, oh, she does a lot of magical damage. No, she really doesn't, actually, and it's more just, like I said, an annoying little stun for if there are enemies around you. So it's just trying to figure out. Okay, so these guys are the most damaging enemy in this area. Now, they have a shield on their back, so you can't hit them from behind. And that giant saw blade, they have a 4 or 5 hit combo that they can use. And it, with how little health I have and how little defense I have, it's practically a one-shot. Okay, so here is the Dilapidated Bridge. I think I have enough time in this video to go ahead and make it to the next area where there's an undead bone shard. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. How many flasks do I have? Okay, yeah. So we can go ahead and I'll just pop a flask real quick. So I don't know where the invader is. He should be over here. So maybe that wasn't an NPC. Maybe I made a mistake. Okay, now if you look up over at the tower, you'll see the giant that I showed you earlier on. And that was an arrow that he fires. And he starts to aim it at me. So it's all about, this area has a whole bunch of really good loot though. Ah. So usually the first time you're gonna die, I just want to warn you, while trying to get all the loot, but most of the loot is worth it in my opinion. There's a lot of really good items that you can get in this area. This is where the undead bone shard is as well, which is, ooh. So what you can try to do is, once you learn, oh, okay, this is how he shoots, you can try to do that and have him target them. Ooh, I didn't even hear that one coming in. That would have killed me if I... Ah, jeez Louise. Just because there's a whole bunch of items still to get, and the most important one, I'm going to go ahead and pop a flask. Okay. Oh, no. No! Oh, that was dirty what he just did to me. Oh, dang it. Alright, so I think I'm going to go back, get my souls, and you know what? I'm going to make a boss run, and hopefully we can kill him on the first try. Let's see how this goes. Oh, man. Dang it. Okay, so I don't want to use too much of my mana, but in order to get him weak enough for me to be able to kill him pretty quickly, I need to make sure I use at least some. Oh yeah, that guy dropped a weapon last time. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Oh my god. 24 strength and 10 dexterity. Jesus. So, my soul should be right over here, and they're probably on the rock to the right. Oh, no, they're not. Where are my souls? Hold on. Oh, they're all the way over here. Oh, that's really helpful, actually. Figures now he chooses to... Oh, Jesus! Well, you didn't miss that one. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, okay. So the Mortician's Ashes are an item that... Those are some of the things that I was talking about are used with the merchant lady, and she increases her inventory stock or changes it a little bit. She gets new items. So those are what you give her. You give her the ashes, and she'll give you... Sometimes they're just like vanity-looking items, so they're just used for like appearance. So the Mortician's Ashes gives you the Mortician's set and a couple of other things, but I can't quite remember what it is. So, anyways, okay, so the boss is literally right up here to the left. So we'll go ahead and make one run, and hopefully we are able to kill him on the first try, which would be really nice. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and pop. I have 4 of them, and I'm gonna see if you can summon a little phantom guy, because any help is really nice to have. So let's see. We'll go ahead and turn. I doubt anybody is here, because this is... In some ways it's the easiest boss. For me, it's just I can't manage to get it. Once it goes to stage 2, this boss can be really difficult. But we'll see. So that's that boss. That's the boss right there in the corner of that giant tree. Jeez Louise. 3-hit combo. Now I must say that the big boss in the next area, because there's multiples, is going to be very difficult to solo. He has probably the biggest hit combo of any boss in this game that I have faced, anyways. Maybe that's not true. There could be one that has even more, but as of what I have faced, he has the longest hit combo, and his... Oh no. Oh, he hit me anyways. His stage 2 is very difficult to beat, because it... And unfortunately, his stage 2 resets his health bar, which is probably the worst part about it. So, as you can see, oh Jesus. Okay, well I'm not beating him this run, definitely, because I barely have any health and I have no flasks. Oh no. Oh, not sure how that didn't hit me at all, but okay. So when he does that, that's basically his little. It's kind of like a melee attack. Okay, so that's stage 2 right there. Oh, and you get a flask. You get flasks back when you get them to stage 2. That's helpful. Okay. now we're gonna fall all the way down here. Now he grows another hand, which basically is like a damage boost kind of type of thing. But he also takes a lot more damage from hits. Okay, and this is his attack that you want to capitalize off of. So you can just get like multiple hits consecutively right there. Let's see what we can do here. And also, I believe, I don't know that you got to see it, but he spawns enemies in his first stage. I don't think he can do that in his second stage. Oh, here it comes again. So now, the last couple times I faced him, he barely does anything with that, which is very irritating when he doesn't do anything with it. Because that's your main way of getting DPS on him is through that. So if he doesn't do that all that often, it's kind of hard to... Oh no. This is... Ooh. Oh, I tried to dodge that. So that's his 3-hit combo with the hand. Oh, he got me. Damn. Alright, so... we got him below half health, which is pretty good considering we didn't have too many flasks to work with. So definitely on the next video, my goal is to try and kill him and hopefully get to the next area. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all on the next video.